listen, you're listening. You're a 20-year-old entrepreneur. You're in college. You're, finished. You've skipped college. Whatever it is. What's your advice to that 20-year-old listening right now?
You should drop everything. You should focus entirely on this. This is the biggest shift ever. Self-driving cars, $100 billion went into. Crypto, hundreds of billions of dollars went into. $100 billion, $1 trillion going to go into this sector.
Say that again, how much?
$100 billion in the next few years, and then $1 trillion will go into this sector because it's so transformative and so few people understand it. There's never been a technological advance that will diffuse as fast as this.
So this is electricity. This is the Gutenberg press times a billion. Right?
This is the Gutenberg press times a billion because it's not just writing; it's image, 3D.
It's everything. It's creation,
protein folding.
It's creativity and extrapolation. So what does it look like to focus on this? So you say drop everything and focus, and I get that, and part of me is like maybe I should do that too, but but what does it look like to focus? What would a person do?
So again, like if you're an entrepreneur, you'd be an entrepreneur in this. If you are someone who can communicate, you communicate this to other people, and you get paid $1 million a year as a consultant, right? You organize information.
If you're an artist, if you're creative,
if you're an artist,
the tool.
You become the most efficient artist in the world when you lean in on this. Mm-hmm. Systems can be outcompeted. It's like the example of the steel mill, right? There were big vertically integrated steel mills that were outcompeted by lots of little steel mills, micro mills, right? The big corporations, the big programs, the big things will be outcompeted by just individuals and small groups building on top of this technology that can do anything.
But we've seen that over and over again in every converging exponential field. Yes. We've seen entrepreneurs disrupting, and the rate of I think of this as the asteroid impact that the slow lumbering dinosaurs all die, and the furry mammals are the ones that rapidly evolve.
Yeah, I mean, let's take a practical example, and this is what we said a bit earlier about ChatGPT. Why does anyone need to use Google image search in a year?
Yeah,
when you can create any image just by describing it and then iterate it just with your words.
Yes,
just attribution. That's it. But that's an easy lookup table.
Yeah, true. Absolutely. So now let's take it. Okay, the 20-year-old, drop it, start experimenting, start playing, start using. Now you're running a company. You're running $100 million company, worse off $1 billion or $10 billion company, and you see this. How fearful should you be, and what should you be doing?
Again, you should be leaning in to understand this. The classical innovation process inside a company is very limited. Mm-hmm. You should be having kind of crack team of people who are just given freedom to say, how can this potentially change my entire company? But it's hard because you are fighting against the inertia of your company. You're fighting people being used to certain ways of interacting or certain ways of distributing stuff.
Yeah.
So this is why I think you have to think again from first principles. If this technology is real-time, fast, across modalities, and it can look and understand stuff, let's go forward 5-10 years and work back. Mm-hmm. Does my company still exist in its current format? Can I outcompete that? If not, how can I fold these into my current processes and procedures, etc.? Because this is the other thing. As a true exponential, like the AI research actually in this area, 80% of all AI research has become in this area in the last few years. And it's exponential with a 23-month rate of doubling, a true exponential. The adoption of this now is also exponential because everyone from around the world is using it, and then each of those introduces another 2 people. Yeah. And it goes 4 and 4 and 4. So right now it's like a wave that's under the surface. It just hasn't come yet. Mm-hmm. Next year is when it cracks, and the year after is when it crashes.